Hello, my name is Yasesvi Punuganti. I have been playing the flute for 7 years. I started learning how to play this instrument when I was in 5th grade and continued to play it through middle school and high school. One problem I had difficulty with when I first started learning the instrument was the pace at which I had to learn it. Like me, there were several other students throughout my band in 5th grade who didn't receive proper training on their instruments. This affected us in terms of performance and skills needed for future years. In middle school, students are not given enough time to fully learn the instrument before advancing into hard pieces of music. Learning how to play the flute takes time, effort, and dedication. Once you master the basics, you can indulge in more advanced level material like harder music or even music theory. I am a senior at Fremont High School and I am passionate about music, dance, and business and management. Today I am here to teach beginner level flute for kids between the ages of 10 and 12. This course is a beginner-level flute course. It will teach you the basics of learning how to play a flute and also the basics of reading sheet music. By the end of this course, you would have learned a set of notes, certain features of sheet music, and how to play on the flute. You can use your knowledge to play beginner-level pieces of music and other scales. This course is divided into 8 sessions. Take your time and look through the course for a more detailed overview of the course. In Session 1, you will learn how to adjust your embouchure or your mouth position on the embouchure plate, how to make a sound using the head joint, and how to properly assemble and line up the other parts of the flute, and how to make a sound with a completely assembled flute. We will not be working on any hand positions just yet. The goal of this session is to make a clear and steady sound with the flute. In Session 2, you will learn how to position your fingers on the flute when just holding the flute. Once we get the hang of the finger positions, we will work on how to finger the first note, B flat. We will then work on using our embouchure to make sure the B flat sound on the flute is clear. Using a tuner would be helpful in making sure that your B flat is in tune. If the tuner says that your B flat is sharp, pull your head joint out a hair. If the tuner says your B flat is flat, push your head joint in a hair. It is also important to make sure your flute isn't too cold when playing, as it could result in your flute naturally sounding flat. If it is, then blow warm air into the head joint to warm up the flute. In Session 3, we will learn the basic note lengths. This is knowledge that can be applied to any instrument. Using a metronome, I will demonstrate the lengths of the 4 basic note lengths: whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. The symbols shown represent the different notes. It is important to be able to identify which symbol represents which note. I have also provided a link to an online metronome and an Amazon link if you would like to purchase a physical digital metronome. In Session 4, we will learn 2 more notes, C and D. Bring out your tuner again so that you can make sure that both of these notes are in tune when you are practicing at home. In this session, we will also practice moving our fingers between the 3 notes we have learned so far, B flat, C, and D. Although this may not be very easy at first, with lots of practice you will eventually memorize the finger positions for the different notes and be able to play the notes in different rhythms. You can also practice switching from note to note using a metronome. Start off by playing each note for a whole count. Once you get comfortable, play each note for a half count, and so on. This will help you progressively learn the fingering positions and become familiar with the different note lengths. In Session 5, you will learn 4 notes, E flat, F, G, and A. Now you have learned all the notes you need to play the B-flat major scale, which will be the focus of our next session. This session will be used to practice our new finger positions, memorizing them, and switching from one note to another. It is important to learn all the finger positions and have them memorized by the next session. In Session 6, we will put all the knowledge we have learned so far to play the B-flat major scale. We will start off by playing each note in an ascending B-flat major scale for a whole count using a metronome at a slow pace, and then do the same in a descending B-flat major scale. Once we get the hang of this, we will change some of the factors in the scale, such as the pace of the metronome or the note length. In this session, we will also look at the staff, which is a 5-step line that music is printed and read on. Each line and gap represents a different note, and those notes may also change depending on what the key signature is and what clef the music is in. I'll go more into depth on this session in real time. In Session 7, we will go over how to analyze a piece of music and what are the important things to look out for, such as the time signature, key signature, and accidentals. We will also go over how to approach playing a piece of music and what to highlight and circle before playing your instrument. Musicians also use specific symbols to represent things such as where to take a breath in the music or where to pay close attention. I'll go more into depth in real time.
Thank you for watching. For details, visit www.designyourcareers.org or send an email to info@designyourcareers.org. Subscribe to our channel, Design Your Careers, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss a video.